In early 2022, oil prices surged to $137 a barrel. The world faced an energy crisis, and countries scrambled to protect their economies. For India, with over 1 billion people needing affordable fuel, acting fast was critical. Russia, supplying nearly 10% of global oil and being the second largest exporter, was suddenly at the center of a storm. Talks of cutting Russian oil off global markets raised fears of severe shortages. If that oil vanished, prices could have hit $200 a barrel, devastating for countries like India. India chose a practical route. Our refineries legally purchased Russian crude through global traders, under the international price cap and in full compliance with global norms. The oil was not banned, and every deal was transparent.
India has been an excellent partner in the implementation of that policy, specifically through the work that India has done in order to encourage its companies, its purchasers of Russian crude oil, to do so within the framework of the price cap rules. As Minister Puri says, and he said this directly to me, the tougher you Americans are on the enforcement of the price cap, working with your G7 colleagues, the better the price I will get for the crude oil that I need to buy to drive the Indian economy.
India didn't import refined products from Russia. Countries like Turkey, China, and Brazil did. On natural gas, Europe remained Russia's top customer, even during peak sanctions, buying LNG and pipeline gas. In June 2025 alone, Europe was the fourth largest buyer of Russian fossil fuels, after China, India, and Turkey. They also continued imports of minerals like uranium.
We ended the financial year 2022, that is 31st March 22, the purchases of Russian oil was not 2%, 0.2%, number one. Number two, we still buy only in a quarter what Europe buys in one afternoon. So let's be very clear about what the perspective is.
Meanwhile, several nations quietly made exceptions for themselves. EU pipelines kept flowing. Japan kept sourcing from a Russian project. Others were allowed refined product imports. Even the US backed India's position. In 2024, Ambassador Eric Garcetti said, "India bought Russian oil because we wanted someone to buy it."
We kind of got past the ability of saying, oh, just follow America, you have to do exactly as we do. And we take the smaller victories, like actually they bought Russian oil because we wanted somebody to buy Russian oil at a price cap. That was not a violation or anything. It was actually the design of the policy, because as a commodity, we didn't want oil prices going up, and they fulfilled that.
The US allowed it, and India delivered. Officials confirmed the goal wasn't to ban Russian oil, but to manage its flow. India did exactly that, bought legally, followed rules, and helped avoid global price shocks. Our steady demand kept inflation in check, benefiting the world. India stood firm, acted responsibly, and helped keep the world running when it mattered most.